Hello, my love, and welcome back to another episode of the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. Happy Thursday and happy Thanksgiving if you are here in the US. I hope that you have just the most fantastic Thanksgiving ever. And today's morning message is in alignment with something that I think is so important for you to really understand as we are moving into this holiday season. This is something that I will continue to drive home for you to make sure that you can really enjoy your holidays without being made to feel bad about yourself. Let's jump into today's morning message. A reminder that no one has the right to make you feel bad about your body, especially your family. This holiday season, you have permission to stand up for yourself, speak up about what hurts you, set boundaries, have an exit plan, and peace the fuck out if your loved ones don't respect you. That being said, please also be careful with your own words, even if you're just speaking about yourself. You have no idea how your language and words may trigger or negatively impact those who are listening. I love this message so much, and this is something that has been something that I have had to deal with in family relationships and family conversations. You guys know, if you listen to me and you know my story, my weight and my body, my weight loss journey, all of that has been a hot topic of conversation amongst my family for my whole entire life. I have so many memories of being called chubby, being called fat, being told that I needed to lose weight, being told that I would be so pretty if I just lost X amount of pounds. People were never afraid to tell me that my body was a problem for them. And I started to, as many of us do, internalize the things that other people were saying about me. And I started to believe that my body was wrong. And in the beginning of my weight loss journey, a big part of the reason that I wanted to lose weight was because I wanted to feel like a normal person who could fit in with people around me without my weight and my body being a topic of conversation. But guess what? I realized as I lost weight, my body became an even bigger topic of conversation. And it is so easy to start to internalize even the quote unquote positive things that people may say about us. People say, oh my God, you lost weight. You look so good. Amazing. They're trying to give you a compliment, but how easy is it to internalize then, oh, what? I didn't look good before, or I wasn't pretty before, or you thought I was fat, or whatever it is. We have to be really careful with our language around our bodies. And if we want people to respect us and not talk about the size of our body, how much we weigh, weight gain, weight loss, the way that we're eating, we have to be comfortable enough to communicate that I will not tolerate you talking about me that way. You have permission to set boundaries with your family and loved ones. And I hope that you will do it this holiday season. You have permission to stand up for yourself and tell people what kind of conversations you will and will not be a part of. I have had to make it very clear with many of my family members, I don't want to talk about the size of my body, my weight, your weight, the size of other people's bodies. I just don't want to be a part of that kind of conversation because there are so many other beautiful things that we could talk about. This holiday season, you may be seeing family members that you haven't seen in an entire year since last holidays, or maybe even longer. Don't you have better things to talk about than the size of your body? And you have permission to effectively communicate that with them. You have permission to stand up for yourself, let people know what you will and will not tolerate. And you even have permission to leave family gatherings if you feel like you are not being respected. But like I said in this morning message, we have to also be very careful with our own language. You may have been trained to talk about your body and your weight and the way that you're eating and the way that other people are eating, or their body and their weight. We have to be very careful about the things that we are saying, even if it is about ourselves, because we have no idea how the remarks that we make about our own bodies can impact and trigger other people. If we want to be respected in terms of the way that people talk about us and our bodies, we also have to respect ourselves and not talk about our size, our bodies, and things like that, because it can be very triggering to people who are listening in on that conversation. You may mean no harm, but you have no idea how harmful it can actually be. So I hope that this holiday season, you will protect your peace. You can affirm this truth today with this affirmation. I have permission to protect my peace and energy at all costs. Standing up for myself and setting boundaries is not wrong or bad, and it's something that I deserve to do this holiday season and beyond. I know that this is a time where a lot of families are coming together, and that's why I'm sharing this here and now. But I want you to know that you have permission to set boundaries and stand up for yourself all year round. And I hope that this holiday season, you will practice that. Okay. I love you guys so much. Just a reminder, you can click the link in the show notes of this episode if you want to download the very beautiful wallpapers that Team JJXO is creating with these morning messages. Also a reminder, while today, Thursday, the 24th, there are no Black Friday sales dropping, we have our final day of the week of Black Friday on Friday, where I am going to be offering massive discounts on the Create Joy products. I am so incredibly excited for all of you who have jumped into all of the things for the week of Black Friday. I am having so much fun. You are getting the opportunity to transform and change your life at massive savings. I love you. I hope you have the best Thanksgiving. If you are celebrating, stand up for yourself. You can do it kindly, you can do it gently, and you can do it very lovingly. If you need help with setting boundaries, we do have an entire episode on setting boundaries here on the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. Just scroll through the last couple of months. You'll see it somewhere in there, okay? I love you to absolute pieces. If you haven't already, please leave a rating and review on the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. You know the deal. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate you with all of my heart. I will talk to you guys on the next episode of the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. See ya.